Tampa and Florida in general continues to attract retirees. People who want to sit in the sun or play golf or get a boat and go fishing. I know there are a ton of experts on social media saying that retirees are going elsewhere, but if you look at the numbers put out by ARP, Florida is at the top of the heap for retirees relocating, with a full 20% of all retirees heading there. Minnesota is second at 7.1%. I'm sorry, shoveling snow 9 months out of the year is not what I have in my retirement plan. You'll also notice South Carolina is not on the list. U.S. News and World Reports came out with their 25 best cities to retire to in 2026. Some of the choices, you just have to question. Midland, Michigan is number 1. I grew up in Michigan, not far from Midland. No thanks. Florida dominated the list with 9 out of 25 cities. It's got the usual Palm Coast, Pensacola, Cape Coral, and the not so usual. And in this city, Del Webb is building an active adult community, River Reserve. Let's go take a look at it. Before we get too far down that rabbit hole, my name is Mike LaVoy. I'm a real estate agent here in the Tampa Bay area. If you want to keep getting the best and most realistic information about living, working, and playing here in Tampa, hit that subscribe button. There's also a link down below, or you can scan this QR code to schedule time to talk about real estate and life here in the Bay Area. And no, I do not charge a fee for telephone calls. Okay, let's talk about this not so usual retirement city. It's Spring Hill. In reality, Spring Hill has been a quiet, off the beaten path retirement community for years. There are several older 55 plus communities. Most are age restricted, and that just means that they have rules and regulations about the age of the residents. A couple are age targeted, simply means that they're marketing towards seniors, but they aren't strictly 55 plus. I want to say that the golf course community of Silverthorne is the most recent community to be built. It was completed in 2011. I haven't played the course there lately, but it was really a nice course and a nice clubhouse. Number 18 was a little funky getting to the green, but it's a nice course. Let me know in the comment section down below if you've ever played there. Lennar started a massive community on the south side of State Road 52 about 3 years ago. It's actually in Land O'Lakes. It has an active adult section as part of the larger overall community. Angeline is going to have thousands of homes. So they expect something like 33,000 residents, some commercial and office space, a huge medical presence with the building of the Moffitt Cancer Research Center. Angeline is expected to rival Tampa for size. I guess if you want to retire around that many people and live in a city, it's a good thing. And the homes are selling amazingly fast. I've got a video on Angeline. I'll put the links in the comments down below. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about, Spring Hill is located in west central Pasco County. River Reserve is on the south side of the Spring Hill. The main gate, which is 24-hour gate guarded, is just over 3 miles from the Sun Coast Toll Road. Once you get there, it is a straight shot south to Tampa, Clearwater, both airports, professional sports, dining, entertainment, all the fun stuff. Drive times are going to vary. Getting to Tampa International Airport is about 29 miles. On a good day, you can make it in 30 minutes. Like any major metro area, Tampa has rush hour traffic. The closer you get to Tampa at certain times of day, traffic could get to be really slow. If you have to get to the airport or downtown Tampa during rush hour, add 20 to 25 minutes to that 30 minutes, just to be on the safe side. Better yet, you're retired. Wait till 10 o'clock and then get on the road. If you're a beach person, I've got some fairly bad news. Getting to the beach is going to be a hike. Clearwater Beach is a solid hour drive on a good day. Honeymoon Island, Fred Howard Park, Caladesi Island are about the same. One solution is to make a day trip out of it, or spend the night in one of the local hotels, or you could go visit the lagoon at Murata. It's about 30 miles away. Someday, the lagoon at Angeline will be there. Spring Hill itself is very kind of rural. There are no skyscrapers, no massive dining options, or huge shopping malls. All that stuff is very easy to get to. It's just going to take about a 30-minute drive into Wesley Chapel. I have a couple of videos going into detail about Wesley Chapel. Check them out. The link will be down in the comment section. That also means a lot less traffic. There are businesses in Spring Hill, so there's a rush hour. It lasts about 15 minutes. There are several mom and pop, and let's call them locally owned restaurants that serve some very good food, relaxed atmosphere, and are maybe 5 or 6 miles from River Reserve. If you get out that way, try the Cuban at Cafe Mazricktown or the barbecue at People Company. If you're an outdoorsy person, you hit pay dirt. That area is called the Nature Coast for a reason. There are more parks, preserves, hiking trails, biking trails, botanical gardens than I care to name. You can canoe on the Withlacoochee, paddle down the Weeki Wachee, fish, hunt, or birdwatch at the Weeki Wachee Preserve. Golf courses are pretty much all over the place. The Suncoast Trail is a paved 40-mile-long bike trail that runs along a tow road. You can ride a bike all the way down to Tampa. I don't ride that kind of bike, but I believe it goes into Crystal River on the northern side. There's just not many amusement parks or tourist attractions. You're just going to have to go to Orlando or Tampa for that kind of stuff. There are a couple of questions I get asked all the time. What about groceries, pharmacies, hospitals, medical care, the everyday stuff? Groceries are easy. There's a brand new Publix that's less than 5 miles from the front gate. Pharmacies and medical care are also pretty easy. Spring Hill is littered with medical and dental offices. You just need to go visit them before you actually need them. There are several emergency rooms. HACA, Advent, Tampa General, Baycare are all scattered around the area. As far as major hospital, closest one is going to be Tampa General Spring Hill. It's about 7 miles north of River Reserve. Baycare and Advent Health also have facilities in Wesley Chapel. River Reserve is a Del Webb project. Lennar, Taylor Morrison, GL Homes, and a couple others have been building 55-plus communities for a couple of years. Del Webb is the granddaddy of them all. Del Webb started building planned active adult communities in the 60s. Sun City Center in southern Hillsborough County is a prime example. Since then, Del Webb has evolved and is now the standard of the industry. If you visited any of their projects, you can easily see the difference. The concentration is on the community, the amenities, the clubhouse, and how those assets affect the residents. Don't get me wrong, they build a very nice home, but the emphasis is on the amenities and keeping those residents active, like an active adult community. River Reserve is not going to be any different. The clubhouse, the lodge at River Reserve, is scheduled to open in the second quarter of 2027. Plans include 3 different pools, a full fitness center, the Cody River Bar and Grill, the Riverbend Cafe, it's a coffee lounge, pickleball, bocce ball courts, a simulated driving range, and 4 miles of walking trails, among other things. There's going to be year-round activities. This is Florida. You can go outside in January wearing shorts and flip-flops in the afternoon. Okay, so let's talk about the homes. There are 13 different models to choose from in 3 separate collections: the Distinctive, the Scenic, and the Echelon. All 3 series have some similarities. You got stainless steel appliances. By the way, this is a gas-ready neighborhood, so you get gas appliances. Pavers in the driveways, entryways, full house, seamless gutters. I know it seems like such a minor thing until you don't have them. Professionally designed landscaping, irrigation system, and grass all the way around the house. The Scenic Collection is what you would consider the entry-level home. This collection has 3 models starting with the 1,400 square foot 2-bedroom Contour. Starting price is about $326,000 plus the lot. So you're looking close to $360,000 all in. The Distinctive series has 7 models. And by the way, when I say models, that's just the floor plans. Each model has 3 or 4 different elevations or exterior designs. So no, they don't all look the same. So the Distinctive series is going to have a few more standard upgrades than the Scenic. They tend to be larger homes in square footage. They also cost a little more. The 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,600 square foot Prosperity starts at about $388,000. The Echelon Series, luxury end with even more standard upgrades, are much larger. They start at about 2,200 square feet. All the models in the Echelon come with a 3-car garage, and their starting price is about $540,000. This one we're going through is called the Stellar Grand. This particular model has 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths, 3,300 square feet, and a 3-car garage. It is a beautiful home. Up front is a den, maybe an office, one of the bedrooms, and its bathroom. Notice the tiled walls in the bathtub area, not that cheap insert used by some of the builders I may have mentioned earlier. Into the main area is a very functional layout. A beautiful kitchen, very open living space. A second bedroom and a full bathroom are downstairs. The owner suite is in the back of the house, nicely decorated with the optional beams in the ceiling. There are a few designer choices in this house. Let me know what you think of them. The owner's bath is huge. I know whose closet this would be. I wonder what mine is. This walk-in shower is an option, but it's beautiful. In the Stella Grand, the Grand just means there's a second floor. On the second floor, you're going to find the HVAC systems with a lot of storage in those rooms. A very nice sized TV room or maybe a pool table room. The fourth bedroom and its bathroom. The Stella Grand is going to start at about $614,000 plus a lot, plus any upgrades you want. And there are several, from extending the garage 4 inches to adding pocket doors in the lanai. Some of those options are going to depend on what you want to do with the house and your lifestyle. And let's say you really want a pool. A viable option would be the extended lanai and a pool bath. Without that pool bath, your grandkids are going to be dripping pool water all the way through the middle of the house when they have to use a bathroom, which is certain to happen just after they get in the pool. Yes, I've had that happen with my grandson several times. Unless, of course, they go in the pool, which probably has happened more than I'd like to think. Thank God for chlorine. Getting back to the options, the Echelon has more options than the others, to be certain. You could easily get the price of this home well into the $800,000 range. Some are good, some are questionable. A few need to be put in while the home is under construction. Others can wait until you move in. It might actually be less expensive to put them in later as opposed to using the builder. To get this done with the least amount of headache, I would suggest using a realtor who has gone through it a couple of times. Me, for instance. If you're thinking about new construction, active adult or not, give me a call before you contact that builder. I know what they're offering for incentives and can get you the best deal. My contact information is on the screen and in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.